Okay, sorry you guys, my messy bed. I had to start with that. You guys, I really need the love of Christ type of help. My mother thinks that the love of Christ is throwing me in Unity Hospital since 2018. That's when I moved to this house. Mm, It's healed me a lot moving here, but they need to understand that medication should be an option, not a forced mandate. I thought Christians that are in Christianity as deep as my foster parents, um, I thought that they would be um more Christian enough to say, well, the Bible says this, so maybe Republicans and Christians do belong together. I mean, aside from my mother driving me nuts and been trying to convince me, when is she gonna be stopped, God? Stupid family just pissing me off, you guys. They better not stop me, because I'm gonna continue to try to leave the state, you know. Um, that's just a given fact. I don't need to be forced to live in a state that is abusive. Stupid Portland cop shoved his thumb in in my this arm, so like the mid of the arm. Gross. I wouldn't marry somebody like that. A good cop. Probably. That's hinting at the conversation that I enacted, I feel like. Couponing girls, one of our old lives. Recent but old live. Live. I don't really have much to eat. This fucking house is pissing me off too, guys, because they don't want to take us places during the week. I think I might as well just call Josh Fisher and just like tell him like they're not taking us places they're supposed to take us places. I don't and can't afford to shop at Walmart anymore. They're too expensive. I can afford and can shop at um Pax thrift store. So I don't know what to say. Let's go make a cup of coffee. That we can do in this pathetic house. Just went like this back at Oleg. Back at Oleg because you know what he texted me yesterday, you guys? He texted me, oh, something about this would be a really good suing opportunity. I've looked in the papers and it doesn't say anything about us taking you places. Piece of crap. This isn't a group home. This is an adult foster home, and you're gonna get people in here that really need your help. So if I could find a cup, there's that cup, but I don't want to use that cup for coffee. Okay, let me set y'all down. I think I'm gonna make a mac and cheese. So I go to the David's Harp here. And guess what, Amy? I don't really care. I behave like an angel at David's Harp. If I dare mention them on the YouTube channel, everything's up in arms and you're wrong. Okay, I still have some coffee here, so we'll get quality of it. Like, it was good at first, you guys. I guess I'm starting to think that might be because they're Christian sinners in this house. You know, see my love. I'm trying to say, I've seen more love in this house. It's sneaking out from some of the silly church. And these churches, it's still like when I go to church, and especially Sunnyside Church and Happy Valley working, I feel like I still feel like the old way of church, right? Where we're not demanding money to the church. Even though my pastor, sometime last year, in 2025, he literally was on the stage and he said, "You don't give to get it." I'm like, what the fuck? My foster dad, yeah, everything was fine until he knocked up his wife again. Her, Vanessa Adon, Arkansas, was like, I want to move out of here with you. No way. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna run these two things over there. I'm trying to have some coffee. I totally understand when Beyonce was saying years ago in Broken Hearted Girl that I feel like if I don't walk around with a smile on my face, then everything is wrong. Mother is a liar. And I did not come up here for you, Teresa. I came up here. Oh, God. Come on. exactly 4.00. Oh Lord, come. Eat these bananas before they really do go bad. I've already come proving that. Can't believe Florida's the new California, you guys. That's crazy. I feel horrible. I feel like I could have stayed in California. 18 years old, be like, hey, Todd Brown, time for us to go. Time for you to take me, or I can take myself too. Um, I mean, I'm the only one in this house that doesn't mind these ones because they're sweeter when they get brown. I hate when people want to pass judgment on a poor banana. It's because that's what Democrats do. Hell, people a little bit here, y'all pass judgment on anything and everything, even a banana. Can't pass judgment on a banana unless it's got mold on it, which I doubt. Um, um, I don't want to talk about. Yes, I'm I'm entitled to some responsibility about Trump because sister, spoiled rotten brat. Nikki Household should, if she's still alive, she should be telling them that. I mean, I just know. My response to Ivanka Trump saying, politics is a world of darkness. Girl, calm down. You don't know way too spoiled I am just because I helped Brittany get out. Or put it in motion. Um, some people just want to hate on anybody. I'll be honest, I've been praying a lot lately that I never take my fame and try to forget people. That's not why I'm trying to be with Trump. I'm trying to take my fame and have it take me somewhere to help you people out there. Pretty good coffee. Better good chocolate hazelnut coffee. It's chocolate hazelnut, right? Yeah. You can taste it. Yeah, my response to Uncle John, I mean, I know I expressed yesterday that, it's been really hard on me. Um, it's been really hard on me, to have, any money to, like, get out of here and make something of myself. Anyways, my response to Donald Trump, especially after the video I made yesterday, you gotta learn to trust. What the heck? Just wanted to chill. I don't know, you guys. I gotta really get out of here. And eating the crab services like a whole new one, man. And these are like Juanita chips or something. Okay, so I wonder on what brand. Regular American cheese or government cheese. Yeah, it's good bunny girl, my family, you know, I don't know how else to say it. It has been hellish. It's not nice. I had to move to this adult foster home. I had to get away from all that. My brother wanted to kill me for no good reason. Kill your own sister. I certainly didn't do that. God, I hate this place. I don't know, you guys. My caregiver, they act like this is just a job to them. That's literally how Oregonians act. Like, what is this job? I sure wish I had a job. I actually have been tempted to ask my foster dad, but after yesterday, I ain't asking him or doing anything like that. I don't understand what's wrong with if Masha's gonna stay upstairs a lot of the time. If she's gonna stay upstairs with the baby, don't understand what's wrong with me. Me being taken to PAGS, it's like 20 minutes away. I hate this house. Jump chair, get me the fuck out of here. Seriously. I'm arguing like a rain. Hurry up. Kudos to Good Morning Girl for making me a coffee lover. I don't know if I love it. I like it, love it. Like it just, I don't know, gets me to not be lazy. I wish I was able to have coffee in my mom's house in the law Oregon. That ain't happening again. I don't know what she planning on doing. Yes, I did have to call her out. My response to longer term would be the same response I would get to my mom. Quit complaining and get the work done. How was my mom allowed to teach if her home wasn't organized? There you go, Christine Taylor, my mom's old boss. My mom retired from teaching last year. My mom retired from teaching last year. And but her old boss, Christine Taylor, was always excuse me again. Her old boss, Christine Taylor, used to look at my mom like, what are you doing? Like, she just always thought she had to be concerned about the woman, my mother, the woman. And now I don't blame her, because coming out of that house, I'm doing so much better with my life than being in that place. Now I understand why I should have left at 18, but it felt hard. I felt like I had to make an impression on my niece and nephew. At all costs, get yes, and yes, this channel is because the kids that y'all have seen on this channel, the kids that you have seen on this channel, I was supposed to eventually call them kids, and I probably still will forever because they are my kids. And Tamron Hall is right, and I'm tired of people like my mom wanting to pass judgment on people like Tamron Hall. Is that really her last name? Whatever. Yeah, I just love. I'll link it down below. I love that video because my niece and nephew are still my kids, and I would take them in a heartbeat if their parents would have, especially today, would have. If I was their parents, I'd drive over here and drop them off, not leaving my address down below or whatever. But I don't know. I just know. I'm gonna say this again. If you have ties to Trump, if you live close, like to Florida, please write Trump Jr. You can find his address, obviously through and via X. You can tell which state people live in. Just write a random Redfin address or Zillow address, and it should get to the right person. I don't know what to do. I just really need people to understand, like, I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to be the president for you 3 times after Donald Trump. And I don't want Trump Jr. to be like, oh, I just can't wait till I don't know, you guys, where we're going in this world. If I have to be on SSI, my case manager didn't make the pressure on me any better. I don't know, couponing girl, for some reason. Because the thing is in 2024, although I think, well, now that I've been sending out letters, or it's not a letter, it's a card from PAGS, but I've been sending out cards. I don't know. I can't even think right now. I feel like I've gone through fucking hell, and I feel like I'm scared that I'm gonna look just as demonic as the stuff that I've had to witness up here. And like in this house, like it looks clean, right? Like here, and we were just in the kitchen making this coffee. I don't know. I want to keep praying that God sees me where I'm at, because I feel like I've always been that child that people just forget about easily. It's just that same Kelly Clarkson narrative of, oh, she's just so quiet. I know I get paid here soon. Yes, I still benefit from 2 or just gonna say two types of cards, and then we're gonna leave it at that because I need the help. And $150 SSI is not enough. I should have stayed on counting money because I could put up with my adult foster mom possibly trying to tell me to give her money. All I should have and could have would have ever said was no. Plus I had got convinced that they were giving me that, but I should have stayed on county money because I could have booked a plane flight for really cheap and just gotten out of here, or book it to Lake California and go on The Voice and finally sing and get some money and finally be something. I'm just tired of feeling like I'm being attacked no matter what I do. I could literally be sitting here being so quiet, silent, and just like do nothing. And the devil is just always. I just feel like he's just like never gonna leave my life. Like, I just don't understand. I really just don't understand why this has to be. Yeah, I really just don't understand why this has to be a struggle bus. I really don't. I'm really scared where my life is going. Um, um, I don't know. All I know is that I'm gonna have to trust um, my husband at least. And I'm just, I understand that there's those of you out there, and I want to address that, and then we're gonna get off of this because I've been on here quite some time. But I understand that there's those of you out there that have gone through an abusive marriage or an abusive marriage and then had a divorce. By the way, divorcees, you didn't have to divorce to make the marriage work. You sit down with the man and you read the Bible together. I even believe, I'm sorry, Kelly Clarkson, but I can't fully look at you straight. I don't really support her leaving Hollywood per se. Um, I think that she could totally be more like Nashville, like more southern about. I don't know. All I know is that she need to call my company or resurrect her home husband. That's another thing. Couponing girl. I have a company called Resurrect Us Antonia here on YouTube. And yes, I've already called Q Productions and got nowhere with them except for, I think it was Suzette that answered the phone. And she was just like livid with me. Anyways, the title of this video is gonna be my thoughts on Ivanka Trump. She needs to man up. She needs to understand, oh, I got all this money, and money means, by the way, money, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna maybe get off of here, but I always say that and then I got more to say. Um, Money means that you can take your money and go to a church that actually helps and get the help that you need at a church. Duh. Why is it taking me to make a resurrection company like mine? Thank you, Sidwell, for putting out Resurrection Glory. I pray and have believed more so that he comes out with more resurrection glory, lives and all the groundwork that he done. I'm gonna probably get off of here soon and go watch that. But my response to Ivanka Trump: you have money, be grateful. You have money, and bless the world with it. And having money means you don't have problems. And having money means you can go to a church and solve your problems. Having money means you can pay to have a cell phone. Khloe Kardashian. I feel like I'm talking to my daughter, this bonus daughter. Um, my bonus daughter, Chloe Antonia Sophia John. Oh my gosh. I'll do, but not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't understand what God is trying to do in my life. I don't know. I want to talk about certain things, but it's like once you talk about it, it's out, and then it's. I feel like the devil just wants to attack everything. So um, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get off of here. Thanks for watching, and my response to Ivanka Trump will remain the same. She needs to understand what money is. And by the way, like me having a Facebook page, Facebook account where it can be a friend, not a public figure. Um, see now that coffee is just running up. Oh man. Um, I don't know. All I know is when you have money, Ivanka Trump, you need to use that money to bust people. And my point with Facebook is I've started to fall back in love with Facebook, and I've been making a lot of moves on there, and and making a lot of moves on there, and I've gotten a lot of um overseas like missionary people being trying to make a friendship with me and trying to be my friend, and I just like won't let a lot of them in because yeah, I know God is definitely trying to pick up this world and take care of it, you know. But I'm gonna just say this again: Ivanka Trump, you gotta understand what money is for. And I have a Kenyan friend like you, Hobty, that um that is see, I keep saying a lot of I have a Kenyan friend, and what am I trying to say here? My Kenyan friend, he's unfortunately he's begging a lot, and he is asking me for a lot of money, but I don't know. We'll see if we get out of here because yeah, just keep praying, guys. Praying. I've been thinking about maybe I should try to go get a job at um. We've tried at Safeway. They aren't hiring. I don't even know why they gave my foster mom 1231 or 1231 um number. I never needed that number the last two times that I um want to try to get a job with Build a Bear because we have a mall like probably around 15 minutes away. Um, so, um, yeah, around 15 minutes away. So, yeah, Build a Bear is, I might have to try to apply. I'll probably do that once I upload this video. Um, I don't know, it's just irritating because I wish I would have talked about the Bible more. I might try to do that. Let me know in the comments below, you guys, if you want me to talk about the Bible on this channel. Because I have two other channels I've tried to do that with, but they are actually just like, because I guess they want you to have like two channels when you have a YouTube channel, I guess so, because I bought like a lot of movies and television shows. One television show. I don't know. Yeah. But again, I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna promise myself I'm gonna get off of here. But my purpose and my purpose of this video is to encourage Ivanka Trump. Like, you have money, like, bless people with it, and you know that's what you do. And if you need to bless anybody, it's me. My response to Ivanka Trump, and to be honest with you, when I saw her do I'll leave the video down below. Oh god, that's my work. um, but well, I probably won't. I don't know. I'll leave it down below, but yeah, she needs to trust. You got all this money, you don't know how to trust. Um, but she was saying, no, politics is a world of darkness. Like, she sounds what people would think of me, but in reality, I've been trying to do everything on the sun, um, in this life. So I'm gonna get off of here. Pray for me, guys, that I make it in life because my niece is supposed to be just like me. That's what the Lord has told me. She's 16, and I'm scared that they're gonna, once she turns 18. First of all, I'm scared that I'm not gonna get out of here and get her and them out of here. Um, I'm scared that they're gonna almost, in a sense, try to traffic her, but make it look like they're not trafficking her because it's for. I'm scared that they're gonna force her to marry some Walla Oregon buckaroo guy who isn't going anywhere in life. So, okay, are we done talking, Antonia? I have a lot to say, and especially in the morning time. I can talk real soft. I think my foster dad told them it's okay for them to talk. Because their baby upstairs should be awake, so yeah, it's probably 6:56. Okay, well, I don't know. Just keep praying, and we'll see where this journey takes us, because I actually do. Well, I don't know. It just, the thought of having a job is a headache to me, and the thought of having to walk back and forth is stupid. They won't even let me have a bike here, you guys. They won't let me have a bike here. I freaking feel like Jennifer Turpin, one of them, really the Virgin Mary Trump to the Joseph Trump, who, Joseph Trump would be my name for him. So I'm finally gonna go. Bye.